Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Crafty Clegg's Journals. First of all, I must apologise for my absence yesterday, and today is going to be an extremely short video because I can't stay and chat. From tomorrow, will have lots more time. My husband is going away for a few days and I am busy getting things ready. My week has just run away with me. So basically, come on to apologise for my absence, but show you where I've got up to. So it's not really a crafting video, this one today. It's just to show you what I've got up to and to let you know I will be back a couple of times over the next few days to get this journal complete. Well, when I say complete, I mean to get it together and get it as what you'd call a journal. And then we'll see about maybe decorating it with some ephemera, maybe doing a charm. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. Right, so since I last saw you, the only thing I've done, as you can see, is put my rick-rack on inside and out. I did eventually, let me put some glue on that, it's coming off. I did eventually manage to get some. I had to go on a bit of a trek to find this because I did have a look on Amazon, but unfortunately it was about a week's waiting list. There was none in my area. So Jeanette being Jeanette couldn't wait that long. I'm sure I'm not the only crafter that cannot wait that long. Anyway, so my rick rack is on. So that is, I'm really pleased with the cover. So I've got that there. This is a nice spine, nice and strong. So that is finished apart from, where's it gone? Apart from my corner edges, which I don't really know if I want them on. I mean, I do like the look of them, to be fair. I do think they add a bit of something to the book. But I don't know about you, but I have never, ever had much luck with putting these on right. Don't know what it is about them. So I'm going to think about that one. I know that if you do use them, some people just put them on and they get the pliers and then they just squeeze them together. But I have seen other people put some glue on, wait for a minute till it's set and then do the same thing, get this, squeeze it together. So I don't know. I'm not really sure about that one. I'm gonna think about that. But I do think they do need something on the corners to protect them, to be fair. So yeah, I probably will put them on. But yeah. I managed to get some DMC, and this is embroidery thread. Now, I've used this before to bind my books. I have had a few comments about using a wax thread. I do have a number of wax threads, and I have used them in the past. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not a lover of them. I do not like these wax threads. I don't know what it is about it. I just do not like them. I've got quite a few of these. I have used them and I would use them if I had nothing else to use because obviously I'd bind my book. But these are extremely strong. I've used these a few times. And yeah, that's what I'm going to bind my book with. But what I've mainly come on to show you is how I've put my signatures together. So now I was going to do a 2 signature journal and I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to do a 3 because this is a 2-inch spine and I have just popped, let me just show you, this is nowhere near ready, these signatures, but I do think it's going to get lost just having 2 signatures. So I'm going to do 3 signatures in this. And then it gives it a little bit of more space for journaling. You've got an extra signature. But then, I don't know about you, but I quite like a crocodile mouth. Not a lot of people do, but I love my journals to be crocodile mouths. Anyway, so this is what I've come to show you. I am doing 3 signatures. This is, let me get them all together. I've got an assortment of papers. This is a scrapbook paper and I've made a pocket out of it. This is just a printable that I've got. And then I love this polka dot envelope. So I'm going to put that in. This is drawing paper for drawing. So I'm going to put that in. Tea stained. This is a vintage piece of paper. I don't know how old this is, but I know it's vintage. Well, they call it vintage, don't they? Vintage news, not news, music sheet. And then we've got the second part of the book. So that will be signature number 2. We'll do it that way round. And then for signature number 1, we have another scrapbook paper. And this time I've got a brown envelope. And these will be being decorated. I love this. Thought that was really nice to go in this journal. It's got like it's plain on the inside, but we'll do that because I don't do plain paper. But I thought with it having a bit of sparkle in, it'd be nice for Alice in Wonderland. This is the first signature. Now, I don't know whether to put some in the first, second and third and split them up, or whether to put one signature in my first signature and then the second signature in my third one, so the middle one hasn't got any. I don't really want to split them up. I mean, I will do if I have to. But I quite like my story kept intact so people can, well, yeah, so people can read it if they want to. Another piece of that drawing paper. This is a piece of... oh, what is this called? I bought it from the States when I went on holiday to Disneyland a few years ago. It's a drink that they use over there. Anyway, I stained it with that. That's another piece of that vintage paper, piece of ledger paper, and then a piece of vintage music sheet. And then that's the second signature. No, first signature, so first, second, and then this is the third. And again, piece of scrapbooking paper, tea stained paper, ledger paper. There's that Kool-Aid. It's called Kool-Aid. This is what this is dyed with, Kool-Aid. So that's a piece of paper dyed with Kool-Aid. This is a printable I had, and I thought that was quite nice, so I popped that in there. This is another piece of wallpaper. This is a piece of wrapping paper that I really like, so I thought I'm going to put that in there. And then this is a piece of drawing paper. Now, I'm not going to cut these down. I think I'm going to turn these up and make pockets out of them. I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's 3 signatures we've got. But what I'm going to do, I'm not doing it on camera. What I'm going to do for when I come back, I'm going to cut them all down to size, get them how I want them, and then I'm going to put the signatures in with you. But before I go, let me just show you what I managed to get my hands on. Now, I knew I had these, but could I find them? Could I not? So these are just some scrapbook paper that one of my friends, very kindly from the States, sent these to me, and I knew that there was 12 by 12 sheets, and I'd cut them up to do a project with that needed, I can't remember what size it was. Anyway, that's beside the point. But I knew I had some Alice in Wonderland card left. So we've got, this is a really, really nice one. I like that one. Curiouser and Curiouser. And then I like that one too. And then there's the cat and the dancing flowers and the Queen of Hearts. And then on the back of them, there is all sorts of different. And that's Queen of Hearts again. But what I thought I could do with these is maybe make some journaling cards, maybe some pockets or a flip out. I'm not sure, but I just found, I knew I had them somewhere. And you know when you've got a bee in your bonnet and you just have to find them. Anyway, so that is how far I've got up to. Not very far, just because I have been so busy. Do apologise, but that is just life, isn't it? And you just have to get on with it, don't you? I have got my excuse me my husband to do me some templates. So he's done me a template for this size book, which I'm going to make more of, for a 2-inch a 2 signature, a 3 signature and a 4 signature. So this is the one that we're going to use. this time. Right. Oh, and another thing, let me just quickly show you before I went. I have found a piercing tool, or as I call these pokey tools. Look at this. I found a pokey tool to get my double-sided tape off. And can you believe this? Let me show you how much it was. It was £1 British. A pound. Can you believe that? And this was from the range, £1. So I had to get that. So yeah, managed to get a pokey tool. Another lady had commented that I needed a crocodile, one of these big crocodiles. I've already got one of those. This is a weapon. And believe it or not, I have only just learnt how to use this. But now I've learned how to use it, I'm probably going to use it a lot more. Right, so I do apologise for it being an extremely short video tonight, but I will be back probably tomorrow and maybe the day after. I don't know. I will probably see you quite a bit over the weekend because I'm all by myself and I've got lots and lots of free time. So thank you very much for your patience and I shall see you again very soon. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye-bye.